In the year 9 AD, the Roman Empire stood at the height of its power. 3 legions, 17, 18, 19, supported by auxiliary troops and thousands of civilians, marched deep into Germania. They were led by Publius Quinctilius Varus, a politician and administrator, not a soldier. Their mission: to enforce Roman law, bring order, and build a new province. But the Forest had other plans. Varus placed his trust in a young Germanic noble named Arminius, an officer in the Roman auxiliary, raised in Roman ways. But Arminius had already made his choice: to betray Rome and unite the tribes of Germania. The Cherusci, his own people, rose first. They were joined by the wild Marsi, the fierce Bructeri, and the coastal scouts of the Chauci. Each tribe had its own customs, weapons, and gods, but they were united in hatred for the invader. Clad in fur and leather, wielding axes, javelins, and bows, they knew the trees, the mud, and every shadow. The Romans, though expertly trained, were unprepared for this kind of war. The legionaries, heavily armed, masters of open battle, were stretched thin along forest trails, mixed with carts, wagons, and civilians. Among them marched the auxilia, light infantry and cavalry from Gaul, Thrace, and even Germania, some of whom would soon turn against them. As the legions struggled through narrow, muddy forest paths, the trap was sprung. Rain fell. The roads turned to swamp. And then from the trees and ridges the Germans struck. There was no battlefield, no room for Roman formations. Shields were useless against javelins falling from the shadows. One by one, the legionaries fell exhausted, surrounded, leaderless. For 3 days, chaos and death reigned. When it ended, nearly 20,000 Romans lay dead. The sacred eagle standards were captured. Varus, humiliated and broken, took his own life. The shock was immense. Upon hearing the news, Emperor Augustus is said to have cried, "Varus, give me back my legions." Rome would never again try to conquer Germania beyond the Rhine. The Teutoburg Forest became a line drawn in blood, the edge of empire. Today, the forest is silent, but if you walk deep enough and the wind is just right, you might still hear the echo of armor, betrayal, and the fall of Roman pride.